Divine Spiritual Guidance. In today's reading, we'll be looking at your unique love story and see specifically how this person truly feels about you, what their intentions are, and future actions moving forward in this connection. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. All right, Pisces, as I stated, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with your story. But if you would like for me to look at your unique situation more deeply, it's always encouraged to book a personal reading with me. To do so, there's a link down in the description box below that you can click on. It'll direct you to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. All right, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and get right into the reading. I've already blessed the deck. Thank you all so much for coming to the live. For those that are here live, don't hesitate to interact with me while we're on the live. Thank you for watching. All right, let's see what we got, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Pisces and the person that Pisces is currently connected to in love and romance at this time. We have the Strength in the reverse. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And we have the King of Swords. All right. So what I got so far, Pisces, is your person really struggling in silence. And what that is like an internal struggle with their confidence. They're not quite sure, how do you feel? What do you want to do? They need more clarity. They need more information from you. And I feel like it's because you've pulled your energy back. You may have been pouring more into yourself lately, focusing on healing yourself, loving yourself. Yeah, this is someone who is definitely the type of individual that could have been very closed off emotionally because they just really wanted to embrace focusing on their own life. They didn't really, I feel like, put a lot of value or effort into you. And so you said, you know what? If you want to be single and you want to just do you, boo, by all means, do you. Give me some more on this Nine of Pentacles here. Okay. The thing about it, Pisces, I was about to say Aquarius, you could be connected to an Aquarius. But the thing about it, Pisces, is your person honestly and truly doesn't want to be single. They thought they did. I feel like this is somebody that goes between, I want to be single, but then I don't want to be single. I want to be with Pisces, and then the next moment, I don't know. So this is where the confusion comes in. This is where the confusion comes in for them, because in order for them to know that it's safe, they got to know where you stand. Now you're in the energy of the Ace of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the reverse. This person has done a number on you, Pisces, and broken your heart, and you're in a recovery phase and you're in a healing space, moving on gracefully, right? I think for a long time, this person really confused you, and you had a lot to really think about when it came to this situation. And I think you're no longer confused. I think now you're seeing like you've got to stand on defending yourself from this energy, because they do tend to be very manipulative. I'm getting a very manipulative person, a drama king, someone that plays a lot of games. And it's because this person really studies you and thinks very much about how to come towards you always. So in your energy, you don't know where your future lies, if it lies with this person, with someone else. You just want things to be better. I think there's a part of you, Pisces, that's saying, I just want things to be better in my life. I don't want the drama. I don't want the pain. I just want better. And that's good. That's a good thing. So let's go back to your person real quick and as it relates to this relationship. They're trying to think, is it wise to walk away? Is it wise? Because it's too much of a burden for them being away from you. So is that really the thing that I need to do? I want to get some more on that. Why does this person go back and forth about going back and forth? Oh, I see. Aha. The only thing that's going to keep this person in this relationship is if you continue to give them what they want. Six of Pentacles speaks of someone, as you can see, has their hand out, right? So they feel like if you give them what they want and what they need, then it's all good. I think for a long time, Pisces, you may have been very generous to this person. And because that may have come to a staggering halt, it's really triggered this person to say, well, maybe Pisces is done giving to me. Maybe Pisces doesn't want to continue to support me, support this relationship in the way that Pisces has done in the past. So that's why they're so confused, because you're showing up in a way you've never shown up before. You're giving them a piece of you that they've never seen before. But I'm getting, because of how this person treated you, you're showing up accordingly. But that's not the plan. According to this person, that's not the plan. All right, so let's look further at your person here, Pisces. Let's see how they truly feel about you. Let's see. Don't forget, guys, to like the video. Show your girl some love. Thank you, F, for saying that I'm the best reader. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the love. All right, let's see. Spirit, give me some more about this person. How does this person truly and honestly, deeply feel about Pisces? Six of Wands in the reverse and the Death in the reverse. You know, this is someone that feels not so confident about giving this another chance. So they're moving a lot in their ego at this point, but they want to give it another chance. They first got to get out of their head about it. Like I said, they got to get clarity of where you stand before they can actually do something about this. I think this person does want to flirt with you, message you, tell you, I'm sorry, let's work on it. They want to defend their position because the truth is they're recognizing no matter ultimately how they feel, you're a good catch. And they could be playing themselves and selling themselves short of happiness, true wish fulfillment, if they walk away from this experience with you. So I do see this person feeling like they do need to apologize and they do need to make things right with you. I do see this and really work on it with you. Let's see what their actions are going to do. What is this person's actions going to be for Pisces? I still get a lot of pride and ego on this person's behalf, though, Pisces, so be careful with them. What is this person's future actions? All right, Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, that's not bad. They definitely want to pick up where they left off. Yeah, because they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken by walking away or you distancing from them. Like I say, it goes back to them feeling like they played themselves or they would be selling themselves short if they just didn't come back. So what is their future actions going to be then? Actual future actions towards Pisces, Spirit. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. Why the Wheel of Fortune in reverse here? Okay, because we have the Moon card. Okay. Remember, we talked a lot about this person feeling a little bit unclear about where you stand, what you're about, what you want, all of that stuff. Well, the thing about this person is they have a lot of deep-seated fears and insecurities from the past, or I should say trauma from the past in this relationship that's going to kind of like show up in a space of them not changing fully. So this person will have this part of them that's going to be very scared that it may not work out. In other words, they're going to have this subconscious thought, I'll come back to try to create this family dynamic and security, what I really want with Pisces, but because of what we experienced in the past, there's a strong possibility it may not work out. So it's kind of like the subconscious mind telling this person, hey, it may not work out, but the action is I want to build here. So remember, that's what I was saying, that be careful with this person. So they don't know. They still don't know. I think this person's still going to be fickle with the Seven of Cups here about if you are definitely going to be someone they can settle down with and build a life with. So it looks like they're still going to need more time. Now it's up to you, Pisces, if you want to give this person time. But let's see how you will know this is your reading. How will Pisces know if this is their reading, Spirit? How will they know if this is their person? Ten of Swords, yep. Four of Cups in the reverse, and the Strength card. This is the one that basically put 10 swords in your back. Yeah, you know, the one that was a manipulator, the liar, you know, the one that just really did it to you recently. And really just really thought negatively about rising up and doing the right thing. This is a very pessimistic person. They think very pessimistically until they actually have enough clarity to know it's safe. That person. And with the Ace of Pentacles to the Lovers, deep down, you and them both know that there's something very magnetic about this connection and very strong, but it felt like this person was being very resistant and fighting it, that person. But they hurt you and they cause a lot of pain. And this person could also be someone that also plays the victim, I'm getting. They also play the victim at times. Could be. I have Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Pisces. I think I already said Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Yeah, that's the main energies there. All right. So next, we are going to look at you, Pisces. We're going to see how you really feeling. Well, let's see how you really feeling about this person. This is a complicated situation. This is a person that's very hard to figure out. They're very complex, but it's like another situation of this person holding their own self back. Okay, how does Pisces truly and honestly feel about this person? If this is their reading, how do they really feel about this person? We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Four of Swords. So this is how you feel. You need to take a break from this person. And the reason why I use the word break is because there's still a part of you that really wants to still consider revisiting this. You just need more information as well, too. You need to know if it's worth it. Yeah. So right now, you're just not really taking much action until you get enough clarity because you feel like you're not getting enough support by this person at this time. I'm also getting, you've tried this so much with this person, you tried a lot. And it's like, well, what else can I do other than just pull back? So what is Pisces' future actions going to be? Wheel of Fortune and your future intentions, Wheel of Fortune and Four of Pentacles. You intend to hope for the best, but as a security precaution, you intend to protect yourself, protect your mind, your heart, your spirit, your investments, and your happiness. You want this person to show up for you so you don't get deceived and lied to and cheated on or whatever. But you don't want this to die. I think you're keeping this cycle open. Like I say, you're just taking a break. What's your future actions going to be here? Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You know, you're not taking action because, again, you feel like you've done so much already. I'm getting a Pisces where you really have invested a lot of effort, a lot of time, some of you money. This is a relationship that has a history of you guys really creating something, and it turned into something very toxic. And so if you can't get somebody on the same page as you, then it's just not going to work. Tell me about this devil energy. Some of you guys may try to get back at this person to balance the scales. That's just for a small portion of you. Like, if this person did something to you, you may just do something back to them. Either way, I think like your future actions and intentions are to continue to, still buy time to decide what you want to do. Okay. I think this is just a Pisces that's not closing out the cycle quite yet. You're just kind of waiting to see what happens, but you're still gonna consider other players in this race. It feels like a race to your heart. You're going to consider other people. All right. So what advice do we have for Pisces if this is their story, Spirit? What advice do we have for Pisces? We have the World in the reverse, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Proceed with caution. I think a lot of you guys understand that this cycle is not coming to a close because you're taking your time with this to see where it can go. But I will tell you this. There is still a lot of work that needs to be done, and somebody's going to need to take action in order to have progress, or this relationship or the stagnation of this will stay the same. So I don't know if it needs to be you or it needs to be them, but until somebody breaks the silence, it's just going to kind of stay stagnant, and the cycle is going to remain open. Yeah, and it's going to frustrate you the longer you wait for this person. So it just kind of be very mindful of that I think both of you guys are in an energy of not really wanting to chase the other person. So if you are okay with stepping back and watching this person, seeing what they're going to do, waiting and hoping they'll reach out, just know there's a strong possibility they won't. And for those of you that are willing to take action, just know there's a strong possibility that it may or may not work out. The cycle being open like this, it's hard to say where this can go when both people are kind of in a space of just focusing on themselves and putting themselves as a priority. So yeah, very difficult decision you have to make, Pisces. I think we've been on this journey for a while now, but I think both of you guys are undecided, but especially you. You have a very important decision to make if you want to keep the cycle open or close it. The choice is yours. All right, we're going to stop the reading right here, Pisces. That is the reading. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you made it this far in the reading, leave me a green emoji down in the comments below. That way it can enter you in a chance to win a free personal tarot reading with your girl. I would really, really appreciate the support. And if you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like the video and hit subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later on the next one. Thank you so much for joining me, Pisces. Big shout out to F for interacting with me on the chat. And thank you all for the rest of you that joined on the live and watched silently. I'll see y'all next on the next one. Take care. Namaste.